You're watching a video review by the TransformersMatrix.com crew.
Okay guys, thanks for tuning back in. This is optibotimus again with part dose of my video review of animated Grimlock. In this video I'm going to show you how to transform him to his robot mode. So what I go ahead and do first, come around here to the back and you have his tail section. Go ahead and separate that, just kind of flip that off to the side. Then you need to come up over here, right above here, this panel here, you need to tug that apart. That pegs in, you can see the little tab there, and there's a hole. That will release the whole back leg section, very G1-esque. Bring it around, fold it up, clip it into the sides here. Do that on both sides, and now you can separate the legs just to get those out of the way. Keep them nice and pegged in. Now, like I was saying in the other review, in part 1, the bending of this bottom section of the tail seems pointless, because if you just kept it as one piece, it would fold where it's supposed to perfectly fine. It's supposed to lock in like that, and you don't need to bend it, so it's only got to be just for tail wiggling. So you have it like this. Go ahead and pull the legs just out like so, very much like Ratchet. His legs are kind of bow-legged-ish. Then from here, what you want to do is take this, but you can't see it, the whole head section here, and just fold this back, just to kind of get that out of the way for right now. Come around here. Now the arms kind of annoy me. You need to take this piece, push this in, and kind of wiggle it to get it right there. Rotate these around to create the hands. Pull that down. Go ahead and do that to the other side. The wiggling motion, get it in, wiggle, 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 twist, form the fingers, pull that down, lift this chest piece up like so. Come around here to the back, take this back section, fold this out, fold that out like so. Then the head will peg. You see a hole right in here, right by my thumb, and a peg here. You need to fold this up, and that will peg in there. Take his little arms, fold those little arm doodads, fold those in, and there you guys have Grimlock. Really easy transformation, except for the fact that you can't see him very well. So there you go. Here's Grimlock, guys. Really cool looking figure. You're not going to get much detail here, because number one, there's his face. He's got some good light piping, which you probably can't tell too well. No, he's got a big light pipe here, so that's really cool looking. Let me see. Looks like there's some. Nah. Okay. So overall articulation, his head only goes from side to side because of his big gigantic jaw. That's about it. His arms rotate here at a full 360 degrees. They go up and down like this. They kind of got some good, you know, kind of flexing when you're stressed and you rotate your shoulders. Bends at the elbow, although the elbow is kind of annoying. The arms, I'll get to that in a little bit. You got the full up and down. They do rotate, and his claws of his legs form his fingers. Not too bad. His legs, or his waist, he does got full rotation in his waist, which I wonder if he's supposed to have that. Either way, pretty good like that. His legs do move in and out of the body. The running man bend outward. They also have a pivot on the knee to go outward, so they have MCL posability. Your medial collateral ligament, so you can like They also bend at the knee, and they also rotate. There's no posability in the feet because, as you can see, his feet are a solid piece of clunk. In this mode, he's got his sword. Now, mine is messed up, which I'm going to have to take it apart, much like Daniel, the other guy, one of the other guys that did the review for him, did. But he holds it in both hands with this tab. If you put it in here very nicely, he holds it, and his hands will close around it, as you can thusly see. But the gimmick for him, if you take, oh, guess what, guys? Special report from the kitty. There's another kitty up there. Oh, there's a kitty. There's a kitty. Meow. Okay, back to Grimlock. If you put him in this hand, there's a tab inside there that when you push this in, sometimes mine works, sometimes it doesn't. And it doesn't want to work this time. So I'm going to have to take this apart and kind of finagle it. Yeah, see, don't want to work. Oh, there it worked. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Oh, that's what you do. I've just learned something. Okay, so when you have it like this, and then you rotate it, then it extends. You have to rotate it. So here you go. Now you rotate, and then it extends. So just pushing it in apparently is not what it's supposed to do, or maybe mine's defective. But when you rotate it, I wondered why that was clickety. So rotate. Make sure it's in all the way, and it extends. Cool. I fixed it on camera. Overall, really cool looking robot mode. He is sharp. He is black. It's hard to see him. But hopefully you guys can kind of get a good idea of what you're looking at. Good light piping, as you can see right there in the eyes. Got a good Autobot symbol here in the chest. Really, really cool looking. I really like the way this guy looks. Except for the fact that his arms are too long for his body still. People have complained about the arms in general, and they are too long, in my opinion. I mean, look. Arms should not come down to your knee. Arms should typically, I mean, well, I guess he was locked down. His arms, well, I guess they go down to his knee too, but not past his knee. Unless I don't have these pushed in all the way, but I don't want to overdo it, obviously. Maybe I'll unscrew that and take a look on the inside to get a better idea. But this is my first Grimlock, guys, and I am loving him. I think he's fantastic. He probably is still my favorite of all the animated figures, and that's saying a lot, especially since I just got a new one today. But that's about it. Really cool looking figure. I wish there was a little bit more swerve in the arms, but I'll live with it. But this is Optibotimus, and this is Grimlock. Me, Grimlock. Definitely, guys. You're going to have to pick this guy up when he comes out. If you don't, not a true Transformer fan. I can tell you that right now. So this is Optibotimus in part 3. I'm going to show you how to transform this guy into his, back to his dinosaur mode. So stay tuned.